As the Wilson family pulled up to Ashbury House, an estate sitting arrogantly at the end of a winding dirt path, a chill seemed to grip the air. The sky, you could say, was unnaturally gray, as though even the heavens refused to shine upon the cursed grounds. Henry Wilson, a temperamentally skeptical man who often scoffed at the supernatural and unseen forces of the world, led the family inside with firm resolve. Margaret, his wife, kept close behind, her fingers clasped tightly around the hand of their young daughter, Lily. The house was vast, with echoes that bounced off the walls eerily, each of its rooms filled with shadows lingering like secrets waiting to unravel. Despite its menacing appearance, Henry assured his family that this was a new start for them. Little did they know, this was a place tainted with untold horrors. The first day passed without much incident, though Margaret couldn't shake off the feeling someone was watching them, eyes lurking in corners where no man stood. When she brought it up to Henry, he dismissed it with a wave of his hand. The ominous events began subtly at first. Lily, always imaginative, started speaking to an unseen friend she called Jodie. Her conversations became increasingly disconcerting, scraps of words about cold, dark places and tears that couldn't be seen, only felt. Margaret smiled tensely at her daughter, hoping it was only childhood fancy. But the house had its own dark personality, soon stirring into palpable life. It began with a rotting stench that seemed to seep from behind the ornate wallpaper. It was dank and oppressive, filling the rooms with a heaviness that no scent could mask. Then came the night terrors, Lily crying out, her little heart thundering inside her fragile chest as shadows writhed and twisted around the edges of her vision. Henry, firm in his skepticism, was finally shaken by the bruises that appeared on Lily's arms. One evening, as dusk descended with cruel haste, Margaret discovered the walls themselves weeping, a putrid green ooze seeping and traveling down like venom, slow coursing through veins. The sight was sickening, rotten with a malevolence she could taste. When she confronted Henry, he could only nod dumbly, his disbelief finally cracking before the might of undeniable dread. It seemed that each passing night amplified the terror. Footfalls that belied logic echoed loudly, chasing away hope. Whispers crept into their dreams, as if something was beckoning them closer, teasing the line between madness and reality. Desperate nights thrown into turmoil, each member witnessed apparitions, a face distorted with anguish, hands stretched toward them, clawing for something that couldn't be undone. Lily stopped sleeping, her eyes hollowed by unseen demons. In the dead of the night, just 28 days after moving in, they made the decision to leave. Margaret, with trembling resolve and gripped by the kind of terror that steals one's breath, persuaded Henry that they must flee. With nothing but fear escorting them, they fled, leaving belongings and memories in a place they could never call home. As they drove away, Lily turned back, her eyes meeting the dimly lit windows of Ashbury House. "Goodbye, Jodie," she whispered softly. Behind them, the house sat in quiet deception, still whispering to those who dared to listen, harboring a hunger that would never be satisfied. It waited patiently, its mysteries timeless, for the next unwary travelers.